Hi, Tara Scott with Revitalize. So the next kind of topic or series I want to talk about is brain health. This has been something that's been on the forefront. The incidence of dementia and Alzheimer's is drastically increasing. And for me, for my age, it probably wasn't a huge concern until I did my genetic analysis and found out that I actually have a genetic trait that puts me at increased risk of Alzheimer's. Did you know that Alzheimer's is really being coined diabetes type 3? So I decided to make a series of videos next that we can talk about brain health. So I recently heard a brain expert, Dr. Perlmutter, who's a neurologist, talk about what are the 3 things that are important for brain. And he gave statistics that over the age of 45, the rate of dementia is 50%. So he recommended 3 things. One is to exercise. He recommended aerobic exercise. Aerobic exercise gets your heart up, and with the heart rate up, it actually increases genes for growing brain tissue. Now, at one time, we used to think that once brain cells die and the synapses die and neural cells die, that they can't regenerate, but new research is actually showing that not to be true. So number 1, you need to do aerobic exercise. That means getting your heart rate up out of your target range. Number 2 is you need to sleep well. Now, I've talked about the priority of sleeping well for adrenal health, but obviously it affects your brain as well. If you have less sleep, studies have linked that to an increased risk of dementia. And the third thing is blood sugar. So we've touched about blood sugar, and so this is very important because glucose is the only fuel that you can use for your brain. So there's a recent study in the New England Journal of Medicine, and that was in September of 2013, and they followed people who did not have diabetes, and in that study they monitored their blood sugar, and they found even modest elevations in blood sugars, just around maybe 100, 105. They followed these people for 3.7 years, and in those people that had those small increases in blood sugar had an increased risk of dementia. So hence, that's why we're thinking that Alzheimer's is actually diabetes type 3. So knowing that I have that ApoE3/4 trait, I have been vigilant about my diet and my exercise and my blood sugar.